Good afternoon. My name is Saphire. I am the Brutality Project paralegal and the chair of the Brutality Project at the Prisoners Legal Services, and I will be speaking in favor of the same bill. Since 2001, the Prison Brutality Project at PLS has investigated staff assaults on prisoners and supported systemic efforts to address excessive force. As a project focused on uses of excessive force against incarcerated individuals in state and county prisons and jails, we spent a lot of time requesting medical records, incident reports, video footage, use of force packages, and other institutional documents from the Department of Corrections and county facilities. It generally takes anywhere between 6 to 18 months to receive most of the records we request, sometimes even longer. For counties in particular, we find ourselves having to check in with records departments multiple times before we even get an acknowledgement that the requests were received, and often we are refused access to video footage. As we wait months for the records we've requested, our clients' abilities to address their concerns and see accountability taken for excessive uses of force are stalled. Many become anxious and further traumatized by the wait. Some are faced with criminal charges in the aftermath and then have difficulty prepping a defense. By streamlining the records process and increasing transparency, victims of excessive force have the opportunity to find justice sooner rather than later. Finally, I want to emphasize the significance of data collection and distribution about uses of force. As my colleague has noted, the public has a basic right to note how its tax dollars are spent. More than that, the public has a basic right to know what it actually means and looks like to be incarcerated in the state of Massachusetts. We have a right to note what rehabilitation to the DOC and county facilities is like in practice. And we have a basic right to know and understand how the DOC and county facilities systemically use and encourage force as part of inmate management and discipline. We've seen the significant roles that transparency and public access to records about police brutality have had in the national push for transformation, and we've seen the ways that public access to records about police brutality have brought awareness, accountability, and change. In knowing and understanding the facts of force and other kinds of violence from staff used in the facilities, we're more equipped for creating and implementing changes and holding the state and counties accountable for what happens in the prisons and jails in Massachusetts. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your testimony. Nicole.